Hello, we're Clay and Primrose.
We're Kuhio's parents, and the reason we decided to do this video is to inspire other parents to take control of their ability to help their children heal and recover from autism like our son is doing. What we've always tried to do, as far as treatment and therapy goes, is use things that have been proven to be successful for other kids and that we felt were supportive of the other things that we were already doing.
It had to fit.
Yeah, it had to fit schedule-wise. It had to fit concept-wise. We went to everything we could find. We enrolled him in everything we could find. It just wasn't happening. And so I continued to read. I continued to research. We continued to get him in everything.
And we could tell that they would come over, to our house and work with him. But it wasn't enough. They would come once a week or every couple of weeks. And they would give us assignments to do. And I would do them. And within 2 days, Kuhio's already mastered.
Yeah, and so it was another whole month.
Okay, that was a whole another week and a half now of just doing that when he should be progressing and doing something different.
Yeah. You know, I continued to read, I continued to research, and I came across a book. And I could spend an hour talking about the book. But in a nutshell, the book convinced me that we needed to use the ABA therapy. And we were kind of being steered away from that, from the facility that we had been going to. So we hired local college students to come out. We hired the very best autism consultant in the state, who you will meet. And we started our in-home treatment program. Because I just learned that, first of all, his therapy had to be one-on-one. With these classes that we were going to, it wasn't focusing on his attentions. It was splitting everything with everyone in the room. So it had to be one-on-one. It had to be totally tailored to his needs for the same reasons. We couldn't be having this canned one-size-fits-all treatment for every kid in the room. So we started at about 25 hours a week and eventually worked up to about, with all of the treatments combined, about 45 hours a week. We never did get more than 35 hours a week of our core treatment. So
Monday through Saturday.
We worked through every holiday. We paid our people extra to be there. And if they couldn't be there, we did it. Because we knew we had one chance to get our son back. We had to do it right. So there was no slowing down, no time off. We had to get him back. So we just committed to do everything. And I told her, I said, I am declaring war on autism. And everything else is just going to have to wait for a while. At 17 and a half months, we shifted over to relationship development intervention, RDI. But in between those, we also got him on biomedical treatment. So we found the best autism treatment medical doctor for pediatric autism treatment in the state.
Yep.
And he helped us quite a bit. He helped us set up a supplement program. He helped us with chelation. Some of the supplements we felt like worked and helped. Some of them not so much or not at all. What we eventually did have work for it, though, was the chelation. We did a blood test, found out he was high in heavy metals, high in lead. We chelated him, got it out. His toenails cleared up. So
Healthy.
Very healthy, very pink, not cracked, not wavy. We did do the gluten-free, casein-free diet, and then we took it to the extreme. Sugar-free, dye-free, egg-free, nut-free.
Yep. Vinegar-free, dairy.
Yep.
Everything we could.
And we eliminated everything that showed high in allergies. We just wanted to give his body a chance to rest.
Everything.
Give his body a chance to heal. And of course, we don't do the diet anymore.
And
we were on it for a year and a half.
And that was hard.
It was very hard.
I had to.
Because he wouldn't eat much anyway.
Yeah. And just had to persevere and just push and find and search and try. And
along the way, some of the other therapies and treatments that we used, we did We did a music listening auditory training program for about 1.5 years of classical process filtered music to target certain areas of his brain to help stimulate those areas of the brain. So we also did a hyperbaric oxygen chamber therapy. And honestly, as far as behavior or cognitive skills, I don't know how much we can attribute to that, or, and we can't segregate it. This therapy gave us this therapy gave us that. We don't know. We just know that we chose proven things and we just worked our hardest to put them all together to achieve the result that we're getting, which we're very pleased with. But I would read voraciously websites, books, whatever. I would attend conferences, talk to people, and continue to try to learn how I can help my son. And so I wish I could remember, but it was on the web somewhere that I came across Mendability. And I wanted to do it. I showed it to her. I said, this is something that I think we need to fit into our program. And it's gone great. I've talked to other parents whose children have fully recovered from autism, which is our goal, has been our goal from day one, and we will meet that goal, period. And it'll be in the next year or less, I hope. That's my goal. But one parent in particular, who was a real inspiration, has been and continues to be for me, I talked to her about 1 year ago and said, I asked her, I said, as you kind of neared the end of your son's recovery, did you see an acceleration in his recovery? And she thought about it and she said, no, we never did. It was just real slow, very steady, incremental progress until he was fully recovered. But we have seen an acceleration, and I have kind of come to refer to Mendability as the lubrication or oil in the machine, because it's made everything else that we do better and faster. We meet with our consultant every 2 weeks for about 4 hours. He comes in, spends about 4 hours with us, going over everything, answering any questions we have, helping us prep for the next 2 weeks. And what was it, about a month ago now, he had to miss one of those meetings. He and his wife were competing in a Ragnar race. And he's been working with kids with autism for the last 17 years. He's been working with our family for 2.5 years, maybe longer.
Yes.
About 2.5. And his comment at that meeting a month ago was, I am shocked at the progress Kuhio has made in the last month since I've been here. And so that's telling you something. I don't know of any other treatment. I recommend it all the time to people. I don't know of any other treatment for autism. We can get you one when we get home.
Later.
I don't know of any other treatment that can be done as inexpensively in the home and run by the family. I don't know of anything else that can do that, first of all, and that can be something that makes everything else work so well. Whatever treatment it is you're doing is going to work better when you use Mendability. That's my experience. Not that Mendability itself isn't helping the brain to heal, because it does. There's a lot of science that proves that it does. And I am a firm believer in that science. It just works better. It just works faster. We've been on it for 8.5 months, we figured out. And we missed our very first day of Mendability. We still did the smelling clouds. We missed the branches for the very first time on Father's Day, which was 2 weeks ago, something like that. And so once we got home from our Father's Day activities, we could have done the games. We had time to do the games, but the two of them were just on the floor together playing so well. I just told her, I said, right now, today, this is more valuable. And I'm going to let them just do that.